Good morning, my dear students. Last class we have been completed the exercise 1.1. Today I am going to discuss the introduction part for the exercise 1.2. And the introduction starts from the cardinal number of a set. First one is what? Cardinal number of a set. What is meant by cardinal number? The number of elements present in a set is called as cardinal number. For example, let set A is equals to A, B, C. In this set A, there exist three number of elements. Therefore, cardinal number of the set A is 3, and it is denoted by n of A. N of A means number of elements present in a set A is equals to 3. So this is called as cardinal number of a set. What is meant by cardinal number of a set? The number of elements present in a set is called as cardinal number of a set. Or for example, you may take one more example. Let the set B is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the set B, there exist 5 number of elements. Therefore, cardinal number of the set B is denoted by n of B. N of B means number of elements present in a set B is equals to 5. I hope all of you understood this. Next one is what? Definitions of different types of sets. So first one is empty set. First one is what? Empty set, or another name is the void set, or another name is null set. So means Kaligana. So the name itself indicates that empty set means the number of elements present in a set is equal to 0. The actual definition is a set which consists no elements, or a set which doesn't consist any element. Or you may consider one more example, a set which does not consist any elements is called as empty set. Or you may consider one of the example. Let the example is, let set A is equal to, elements of the set A is denoted by the letter X, and X is a boy studying in women's college. What? Women's college or women college. So it means college is one of the women's college. Women's college alli boy study ಮಾಡೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So that's why this is one of the empty set. And one more thing, empty set is always denoted by like this. Or empty set is denoted by pi. ಇದನ್ನು ಕರೀತೀವಿ null ಅಂತ ಓದ್ತೀವಿ. Or this is a representation of empty set in rooster form. And in set builder form, empty set is denoted by let A is equal to, elements of the set A is denoted by X, and X belongs to one of the natural number, and the condition is X should not be equal to X. It means every natural number is equal to itself. 1 is equals to 1, 2 is equals to 2, 3 is equals to 2, up to 100 is equals to 100, as well as 1 lakh is equal to 1 lakh. But here those elements which are not equal to itself, that elements are present in this set. So it means every element is equal to itself. So it means there is no elements present in the set A. That's why A is one of the example for an empty set. I hope all of you understood this. If possible, take a note. Next is finite set. Next one is what? Finite set. Finite set means ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಪರಿಮಿತ ಗಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So finite set is a set which consists countable number of elements. A set which consists what? Countable number of elements. ಯಾವ ಸೆಟ್ ನ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಣಿಸೋಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅದ, that type of set is called as finite set. For example, let set C is equal to 1, 2, 3. This is one of the finite set. Why? Because we may count the set consisting of 3 number of elements. N of C is equals to 3. Or you may consider one more example. Set C is equals to A, E, I, O, U. This is one of the set E which consists 5 number of elements. So N of E is equals to what? 5. ಯಾವ ಸೆಟ್ ನ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಣಿಸೋಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅದಾವ, that set is called as finite. So next one is what? Infinite set. Next one is what? Infinite set. What is meant by infinite set? ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಅಪರಿಮಿತ ಗಣ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? ಅಪರಿಮಿತ ಗಣ. So a set which consists uncountable number of elements. Uncountable number of elements. ಯಾವ ಸೆಟ್ ನ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಣಿಸೋಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, that type of sets are called as infinite set. For example, you can consider here A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. 4. The element should not be stopped at the number 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and continuously up to infinite. Or you may consider one more example. Let the set B is equal to, elements of the set B is denoted by the letter X, and X is an odd natural number. X is an odd natural number. Means ಬೆಸ ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ. ಬೆಸ ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತವೆ? So you may write in rooster forms. First one is 1, then 3, then 5, then 7 up to infinite. So here also we cannot able to count the number of elements in the set B. Therefore, B is also one of the infinite set. I hope all of you understood. If possible, take a note. And next one is singleton set. Next is what? Singleton set. Next one is a singleton set. The name itself is indicates that single means a set which consists only one element. ಯಾವ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ, that set is called a singleton set. For example, let the set A is equal to, the set A consisting of only one element, that is 3. So number of elements present in the set A is equal to 1. Or you may consider one more example. Let the set B is equal to E. B consisting only one element, that is E. So n of B is also equal to what? 1. Hope all of you understood this. And next one is what? Equal sets. Next one is what? Equal sets. What is meant by equal sets? Two sets A and B. Two sets A and B are said to be equal. If they have equally same elements, then we call them, then we say A set is equals to B set. Otherwise we say that the set A is not equal to B set. I hope all of you understand. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have equal same elements. Means, or you can consider one of the example. Let the set A is equals to 1, 2, 3. Set A consisting of 3 elements, and that elements are 1, 2, and 3. Let the set B consisting of the elements 2, 1, and 3. Here you just observe here. Number of elements present in the set A is 3, as well as number of elements present in the set B is 3, and also the elements which are present in the set A, same elements are also present in the set A. There is no element different from the set A and set B. ಎರಡು ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸೇಮ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿ, ಟೂ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಎ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿ, 3 present in set B as well as in B. Then we call that A is equals to. Hope all of you understand. Condition ಏನು? Same number of elements ಇರಬೇಕು, same elements ಇರಬೇಕು. ಒಂದೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ then we call that A set is not equal to B. Hope all of you understood this. If possible, take a note, and this is the introduction part for the exercise 1.2. Now the exercise 1.2, the first question is which of the following are examples of null set? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಖಾಲಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗಳು ಯಾವಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So the first question is set of odd natural numbers divisible by 2. Odd natural numbers means ಬೆಸ ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು. As you know that the numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called as odd numbers. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು 2 ಲಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, that numbers are called as odd numbers. So it means there is no a single odd numbers which is divisible by 2. So if there is no any element which is divisible by 2, which are the odd numbers, then this set does not consist any element. It means the first set is an example of a null set. Hope all of you understand. And the second question is set of even prime numbers. Prime numbers ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ. ಅದು ಎಂತ ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು? ಸರಿ ಸಮ ಇರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ. So as you know that we have one even prime number, that is 1 to 2, means the second set consisting of one element, that is 2. So it means any set which consists only one element, that set is called a singleton set. So the second set is not an example for the null set. You all of you understand. Next, the third question is the third set elements are represented by the letter x. And what is x here? X is a numbers. X ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಅದ, and that number must be less than 5 ಇರಬೇಕು as well as greater than 7 ಇರಬೇಕು. Just have to observe here. So let this is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and so on to infinity. So -1, -2, and up to -8. We need the numbers which are less than 5. Less than 5 means 5 in the left side up to negative infinity. The numbers which are greater than 7 means 7 in the up to positive infinity. So in this reason and this reason there is no element is common. So the numbers which are less than 5, ಯಾವ numbers 5 ಗಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣವು ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅವು 7 ಗಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡವಿರಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. And those numbers which are greater than 7, that numbers must not be less than 5. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ numbers 7 ಗಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡವು ಇರ್ತಾವ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ಗಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣವಿರಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ the third set doesn't consist the elements. It means third set is an example for a null set. You hope all of you understand. And the fourth question is he has given that the set elements of the set is represented by the letter y, and y is a pointer. ಕಾಮನ್ ಟು ಎನಿ ಟೂ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್. ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಾಂತರ ರೇಖೆಗಳು. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲೆಟ್ AB line segment is parallel to the line C. What is meant by parallel lines? Two lines are said to be parallel if they never intersect at any point and they maintain a constant distance between all the points on over it. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಲೈನ್ ಸಮಾಂತರ ರೇಖೆಗಳಿರ್ತಾವ ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್, ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಡುಬರ್ಕಿನ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲೆಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ E and let this is a point F and let this is a point Z and this is a point H. The distance between EF should be equal to the distance between GH. This type of lines are called as parallel lines. And as you know that by observing the definition of parallel lines, if the two parallel lines never intersect means they do not have any common points. If the line EF and GH is another line, so these two lines are intersecting. So for these two lines, this point K is a common. Common means ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಗಳ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬಹುದು. So K is one of the common point, but EF and GH are not a parallel lines here. So it means two parallel lines doesn't have any common points. It means the fourth set doesn't consist any single common element. So the set 4 is an example for a null set. I hope all of you understood this. If possible, take a note. Now the question number 2 is, which of the following sets are finite or infinite? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಗಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪರಿಮಿತ ಗಣಗಳದಾವ, ಯಾವ ಅಪರಿಮಿತ ಗಣಗಳದಾವ. As you know that the definition of finite set and infinite set. Finite set is a set which consists countable number of elements. ಯಾವ ಗಣದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, that set is called as a finite set. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಣಿಸಬಹುದಾದಂತ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಸೆಟ್ ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತದ ಆ ಸೆಟ್ ಗೆ ಪರಿಮಿತಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Infinite means a set which consists uncountable number of elements. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಣಿಸಲು ಆಗದಂತಹ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್, that type of set is called as what? Infinite set. The first set he has given that the set of months of a year. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಷದ ತಿಂಗಳುಗಳ ಗಣ. ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವ? we may say that ಎಷ್ಟು totally 12 months are present. It means this set consisting of countable number of elements. Therefore first one is one of the example for which set? Finite set. You hope all of you understand. And the second set consisting of 1, 2, 3 dash 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 up to infinite means this is a set of natural numbers up to infinite. It means we are not able to count the elements of this second set. If suppose he has given that, here only he has given that in the third set 1, 2, 3 up to 100. It means the third set consisting of 100 number of elements. We are sure about the number of elements present in the third set. Totally 100 number of elements in the third set. It means this is the example for finite set. But comparing this set to the second set doesn't consist the end point or end element here. So it means this set is an infinite set. Why? Because we are not able to count the elements of the second set. Next, the fourth one is the set of positive integers greater than 100. Means ಧನಾತ್ಮಕ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳಿರಬೇಕು, ಅವೇನಿರಬೇಕು ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ 100 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಧನಾತ್ಮಕ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು. ಸೊ more than 100 we have infinite number of positive integers. So first number starts from 101, 102, then 103 up to what? 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. These are also the positive integers which are greater than 100. And also for this set we are not sure about the number of elements present in the fourth set. So therefore fourth set is also one of the example for what? infinite set. Infinite set. Hope all of you understand. And the fifth question is what? The set of prime numbers less than 99. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 99ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣವಿರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವೇನು ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳಿರಬೇಕು. So we are sure about this. From 1 to 99, how many number of prime numbers are present? First prime number starts from what? 2, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 11, up to what? 97. 99 is not a prime number. 99 is divisible by 1 as well as divisible by 3. Therefore, in between 1 and 97, we have the definite number of prime numbers. We may count the number of prime numbers which are less than 99. So, ಈ 99 ಗಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣವಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. So, therefore, this is also one of the example for what? Finite set. I hope all of you understood this. If possible, take a note. Thank you.